Hello and welcome. Has that popped? Yes, it has. Right, smashed it. Yeah, I have set the harvester going. We need to be grabbing this now if it's not got any silage, and if it has, we need to empty it in, hopefully. Yes, the day has come. Finally, the corn harvest. Oh, isn't that typical? 1%. How unfortunate is that? Yes, now then, I remember we have things to do, don't we, as well? Yes. Oh no, it actually should be done, shouldn't it? If I remember rightly, we'd set that going, or did we need to go till the first hour to actually make it happen? Do you know what I'm talking about? This is true. You can never presume that everybody who's watching this Let's Play has watched it from the beginning. Yeah, we've just placed the fertiliser mod, and we should have 800 tonnes of digestate going to it, which should bring in rather a lot of money. Let's have a look at productions and see how things are. Because, yes, let's see, shall we? Farm supplies. Yeah, we've digested 0, so I would say that one hasn't actually done it yet. Oh, hang on, isn't that? But yeah, no, that's the one where we want it to be. So the digestate is being changed, and we have 21 tonnes of fertiliser, so it is zipping very nicely. We're obviously not going to sell it all yet, but that is going to bring us in an absolute small fortune, in truth, in time. But for now, let's get this to the side of the... Yeah, as we said, this is a beast. It does not self-unload, as we saw last time, very well at all. So we should be going traditional, where I'm going to be paying attention to it, and we're going to be grabbing the corn. Has it already stopped in the corner? Because it seems to be... Oh no, it may well be moving. Yeah. Oh, in fact, it's only 12%. Seems a little bit on the small. Yeah, that's not very good. Well, no, actually, it's got rather. I think it's got. Hasn't it got a large tank? Isn't that one of its only saving graces, if I remember rightly? I mean, can I sneak past it? No, I don't think so. Let's wait till it clears the that particular mod. Oh, straw. Now, isn't that not surprising? I thought with those that it would actually produce quite a lot of straw on corn because of the size of the stalks, but it hasn't at all. So yeah, it's probably not got as much as I thought. Now this has got a decent headland, so let's just zip. Let's get this empty before it... Yes, and I like self-unload. Sorry for it to stop while unloading. I know Frithgar doesn't. He likes to go on the fly, but it... Yeah, I think it's because I'm not really that good at that. Although I've got better, it's not terrible. I think it's... I just prefer... Oh, wow, is that all? Okay. Right, is that... Well, so there's very little for us to do, truthfully, because we're waiting for that to trundle. We can't... I suppose we could use one of the smaller ones. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I think we will. I think that is not a bad idea. Let's grab the... I was going to call it a Namog, the Unimog. Yeah. Isn't that may be the modder? There is a Namog, is there not? Right, so we need to be grabbing that. And grabbing the old little one. We're going to be forever emptying it, though. Well, we haven't got anyone to be buying anything else. We have sort of spent up a little. I mean, I know, don't get me wrong, we're going to be earning a small fortune soon, but that doesn't really help us at this very moment. No, so I think definitely this is going to be... Yeah, we're going to need that our original trailer. Let's get that out of the way, because there's no way we're getting past that monster. Yes, it's been a few days because of Agres. This is my first, yeah, I've done a riverside and I'm posting a riverside, not the riverside that I did last night. I've actually got a couple to post still. But I was obviously trying to concentrate on the Agres because it's right. Also, let's not forget, we are trying to get into good habits with this as well. Yeah, it would be nice to get one of these done most of the times we're up here. Are we on the... It always amazes me how you sort of have to go back on. Yeah, that should really be on, shouldn't it? Surely. Yeah, it really is on. You have to like go off to come back on for it to register that it's on. Yeah, because it's sort of on the on and off, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Right, so in fact, let's drop that for a minute, and yeah, we don't really need to do anything other than that. But yeah, we still need to get the corner a bit more, don't I? It's better, but it hasn't got the trailer hitch on the front. Quite a few of them haven't. Tractors on the front, I must admit. It is most common on the back, but there are some that do as well, so you can't ever not try it. I must try and remember that on the Unimog. This is fast becoming a firm favourite of mine, definitely. I would love to have a let's play where we actually start with this as a bit of an all-rounder. Yes, we are going to go into a time lapse though. Oh, and yeah, how are we doing? 35%. So we shall. No, I think we can manage for a little while. And when it gets to 80, I think we're going to have to drop all things, no matter what, and crack on. Yeah, because he is so terrible at unloading. It is still going up, so there's nothing to worry about. Anyway, yes, let's go into that time lapse. Let's get this work done. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I think, yeah, this we've got all winter to grab the rest of the straw up on this, but I'd love to see how well the fertiliser thing does overnight. So let's get this. We did quite well at this, nearly 2 full 45ers, not quite, and this, so that's 60 odd tonnes of corn. Bit surprised at the straw. I expected this to be something similar to the when you did sunflowers, with the stalks on corn being so severe. But yeah, I really did expect quite a large windrows. The first time I've ever done corn as with the additional straw mod, so I'm not saying it's wrong. It may well disintegrate. I filled that's filled with straw. The dovecote, which that threw me a wobbler, because on Agres it is amazing, we have that, only it has the grades, it's adapted, and obviously it threw me a little bit. I thought it was a French dovecote where really it was a Fabergé multifruit silo. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I'd like to take us through till tomorrow morning to see how the fertiliser did, and see if the price is worth selling at the minute. Yes. So business as usual now. I will be pulling Agres in as well, but I do think, looking at my recordings yesterday, that it really is Agres that is causing the not so comfortable filming. Yeah, it's definitely shakier, and as I said, I think it's due to, when you consider a mod map is a section of mods all working together, I think there are a couple of them on the map that aren't working nicely, not quite, which is causing that, a bit like when Courseplay is searching for a trailer. Yeah, let's get this ready. Let's fill this with some silage. We've got way too much silage. Are we going to do a run through? No, we're not. This is not really concentrating on silage. We shall, we'll fill it and take it to the... Right. Yeah, we'll take it to... Then that's it. We're just going to rush through. Because my biggest thing is actually seeing how we... Now let's have a look. I know we can't have buy at the minute because we are... Oh, that was right. We're never going to... Well, no, you never say never. Do we? No, we don't need it, no matter what. I mean, I know it's one of my favourite tractors and all that, but we already have 2 monster tractors. You wouldn't. The farm doesn't need it, so it's like, no. Yeah, that's growing nicely now. Yes, I am waiting for yourselves to get back to me on to whether we are going to move to Agres, not this very minute, but yes, whether we cut short and I don't do the animals on this, but press on doing the other things that we've got to do. Yes, it would be nice, at least to buy 1 more field. It would be a nice place to, and I'd look that. I think I did say this on Agres, that this, we're at a pivotal thing. Obviously, this amount of money that we're going to get from the fertiliser, from converting that, is going to be quite life-changing for us as a farm. So yeah, I'm waiting to see. That's why I really would like to get us through to that point in the morning. Now that reminds me also, do we have a loan? Did I pay? I think I paid it back, didn't I? No, I didn't. is the answer to this question. Right, okay, well we are going to go through till the morning. Let's sleep. No, that's right, because then we can speed it up for another hour. And 9 o'clock this time of year. And we will pay the loan off, which we should be able to afford even from our silage empire, without even selling the fertiliser. Yes, I am totally correct. Right, let's pay that off now. And then we're going to see what we have got in our empire. Yes, how much did the solid fertiliser? 423 tonnes. Wow, it's got the solid fertiliser coming through from the manure from our the French Dovecote, and still got 23 tonnes of digestate left to process, which now we need to check that the price of wrong one, that the price of fertilizer is good. I think it is all the time if I remember rightly, but I'm just double checking because this is the first time is this the first? No, I've done it on this is true, I have actually done it on, let's have a look. Yeah, it's actually very good. We should get almost top. Not that it goes up much, but so if we put that onto selling now, we should in an hour be quite rich. Definitely. So let's speed time up. I'm quite looking forward to this, to be honest. Yes, we should try and slow down very slightly when it gets close to 10. Read it and weep. Is that not a nice place to be? Why did 1.2 million almost? That is, for us, is quite unbelievable. So yes, absolutely amazing. Now then, we will be immediately. We already have a lovely one. That's a 30 metre. Wow. 30 metre spread on that. That is quite phenomenal. And a 20 metre, so it's not much different to what we've already got. I don't think it's actually going to... Oh, it's 30 metre with that. It's not 30 metre with a gooseneck distributor. Yeah, it can probably only show... We should see what that is, because if it's the other one, we'll just change it and we'll literally treat ourselves. Because that's... We will. I said I wanted to go tightly. The other thing I'm going to treat is to, which, did I say? Didn't I say I was going to treat us to something? No, I'm thinking of Riverside. No, I'm not. I'm thinking of, which one did? Oh no, it was Silver Rum, wasn't it? That I said that. Yes. What are we going to do? We are going to also need. Yes, being as we have got this, let's for once enjoy our, stone picker we promised we would buy. And we're going for the super duper 9 metre one from Black Sheep. But 9.5, you are forgetting. I am. This is amazing. Yeah, are we gonna? It's a shame we can't. Right, so we're buying that. We also need another thing, which is the mulches. Yeah, we've never mulched yet because we've never really. Yeah, we've got the plough, so we're fantastic for that. I'm going to try to go for as big as possible. Then there aren't many really large ones of these, to be honest. I think there's one slot. Yeah, this is it. The Katrina. I think the Katrina's the biggest one. Oh, it's not actually. I didn't realise the Supima. Yeah, I think you have to have the front one as well, don't you? If I remember rightly, it's a 2. Still, that is not 29,000 versus the Katrina at 9. For 25, it's very little in it, is there really? But the fact that you can just fold one up, do you know, I think I'd sooner go for the fact that it's less faffy. Not had the Katrina, yeah, put it in quite a while back, so we're going to buy that as well. We're going to properly mulch. Now, is there anything else we said we were going to treat ourselves to? I don't think that. We've got a fantastic plough, we've got big tractors. I'll tell you one thing I would like. That is the big. That's true. We haven't got a proper lorry, have we? I'm going to consider this. I'm going to think about this over the next. Oh, we haven't looked at the sales, have we? We haven't. Oh, we have. Yes, we have. Yeah. And that is where we're going to leave this session. So we're up to we've broken a mill. Yeah. Now that as a normal harvester, as you saw from this session, is quite performed very well. If you empty it the normal way, it's a fantastic harvester, it truly is. It's just obviously as a courseplay player, then yeah. Right, we'll switch that engine off. We will get this done over the next session. Yeah, I wanted to just wanted to show, yeah, how well we'd done. I knew it was going to be astronomical. And we've also bought, yeah, we've paid our loan off, and we have also bought Katrina and the stone picker. Yeah. So I do. Trailer is the next thing I'd like to. We've, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that trailer. It's I've really seen us all the way through. Yeah, we've also bought the slurry tank. I'd forgotten that was the other thing we've just gotten. So I'm a terror for yeah, doing something immediately and forgetting it immediately. It seems to take a few minutes to. Oh, I was going to say the telehandler. We did, I was going to say. I'd got that feeling that we did buy the telehandler, didn't we? So that's down at the shop. So I think next time, Victory Lap, we're going to go and grab all the equipment from up at the shop. And we shall see if we are going to buy a lorry, actually. Maybe the lorry back instead of a normal trailer. Otherwise, I'd go for my favourite, the 70-tonner. Anyway, yes, we shall save this for another time. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Yeah, really am interested in your comments on whether we do or don't go to Agres. I am not talking about immediately. I don't know whether we'd go through to next year completely or whether we just go through to... No, if we were going to start to sow, we've already sown, we would go through to the end of next year. So, well, to the end of the harvest period at the very least. Yeah, to wind this up, definitely. And I still think that's quite a bit. So we would have this field. Do we stick with what we've got though, rather than make it any harder? I suppose we could. We've got all of the grass. We'd have whatever we're going to decide to. If we was going to do this though, I'd go for a crop that we were going to plant early, and I would think something like oats, if I'm honest, because this is the big field. So yeah, the sooner we can, if you all agree, that is. So if we would be planting something like oats that is a very quick turnaround. Yeah, because we've missed planting anything else, which I knew we would do with corn. Yeah, well, unless you're going to go poplars, and then we'd have to stay for another 2 years. not that it makes it sound like I don't want to stay. I actually love Romboz, but we have been here for a while with the 2 Let's Plays. We are not at a bad place if we carried on for, like, yeah, till halfway through next year. I think that we would be ending in a... Because we have now started to round things out, and we've got the money. This is what I said. When you start to get life-changing amounts of money like that, you can turn a farm around equipment-wise. Truthfully, I mean, we've got a fantastic harvester, even though I know it's a pain. We've really only things like trailers. We've got now the stone picker. Yeah, the only other thing I would buy, that was it. I knew there was something I said would treat us to, and that was the weeder, the big weeder. So that we are also going to buy, because I know what I'm like. I'll have forgotten by next time. We're going to buy the Treffler. I believe that is the biggest one that is in the game, isn't it? 15.2 meter. Sure it is. Yeah, it is. I thought so. There's been nothing to... yeah, the other one's that one, isn't it? 12. Yeah, that one you had quite a few times, because I love that one. You can use it as the seeder as well. Amazing. Anyway, yes, let's buy this. We did promise this, didn't we? So, because I want to go completely... No more... now that we buy this, I don't want to do anything other than... Yeah. That kind of weeding. We are going totally ecologically friendly, because I can't remember the words again. Why is it I always forget that word? Why can I remember ecologically friendly instead of the other word that is the same thing? Yes, but the proper term, I always forget it. I don't know what it is. Yeah, so we're going properly. It's not biologically. Do you know? Right, anyway, I shall think of it next time. It's a good place to leave it. We're still over a meal, and we bought all of the things that the farm needs. Yeah, so we shan't be using the sprayer anymore unless it was to do contracts, which, to be honest, I really can't see us suddenly starting to do contracts right now. on this Let's Play when we've got so much work on our own farm. Yeah, you wouldn't, would you, truthfully? And I was going to say, oh, wow, 50 odd grand for a baling contract, 60 odd, 90. Why are all Let's Plays, all maps stuck on baling contracts, and there's hardly ever any other kind of harvesting? Yeah, I mean, there should be corn harvests. There aren't any. It's, yeah, well, that's just, no, I am right, it is, yeah, we could do weeding contracts. They're always terrible money, but I suppose, maybe, yeah, it's, so, wow, yeah, a lot of baling contracts, but no. Again, we've got enough on our own farm to be keeping us going with if we were short of money or all the rest of it. But no, I think over the winter we're going to live the high life. A well deserved. Yeah, I am going to figure this mod one time. We are going to use the this definitely in a Let's Play. I would love to. I've always wanted to use it. I thought we might get around to doing it on this one, but no, because I think that would have killed the straw if I read it right. I think it obviously, it's true. I don't think it can handle straw, can it? I think it's going to basically just leave the crop on the floor, and then you need to get like the other one of these, the red one that we did we have that on first? I think we did. That's, yeah, I think they're both by Pepe. I'm sure the red one's by Pepe too, but it is, yeah, let's look. I'll show you what I'm on about. What is it under? I think it's in miscellaneous, or is it in forage? No, I think it is. I think that is a misc. Let's have a look. I think it is. Yeah, the red one. It's almost like the milling machine, I think, which is, I've always wanted to, in FS22, the one thing I thought that was missing for ages was the milling machine, so I think that is its replacement. Yeah, by Pepe 978, I think. It looks like that. Where is it? Might not be, I could have sworn it was in this. No, it isn't. Yes, we have the high-vis 3-point adapter with lights. So, yeah, wheel loader. 3-point adapter to wheel loader tools. Oh, it's a 3-point. I didn't realise it was a 3-point. So, in that case, is it under forage? It's got to be under something like that, hasn't it? Let's check. Under... Could be headers. Yes, yeah, Laker Tech, it is, it's this set. It says so confidently. Yes, it is, the MEX 5. This machine can harvest the indicated crop types, so yeah, but also, it do, oh no, it is the MEX 6. Yes, this separate forage much works the indicator product. So that one, the 18,500 one. Now I don't know if the MEX 5 is also from Pepe. I'm not sure. So that literally is a forage harvester. And that one is literally a pickup. So that picks up all of those. I thought it did straw as well. Oh no, and it didn't. That was it, wasn't it? It is literally, that is also a forage. No, it's a mulcher, so it's a ground pickup, and it doesn't pick up. I thought that would actually do. It does what we've got now, then pick up. Am I thinking this the wrong way around? Ah, so this would do silo. So no, this is the one that you would use in a bunker silo. Because this is, yeah, this is what I need on, which I'm going to probably start to use in other Let's Plays to grab, yeah, to get clean bunker silos out as the equivalent to, yeah, as I said, the milling machine. Definitely, I wanted that. I thought that's been missing for a long time. Anyway, yes, I have bent your ears for long enough. I really would appreciate your, especially yours, Kevin, on this particular Let's Play. Definitely. I mean, I always value your opinion anyway, but on this Let's Play, I know you've, like myself, always liked Romboz enormously, so value your opinion on whether or not it is time to up sticks. Not this very minute, as I said. I'll definitely go through. We've got crops in the ground. There's no way I'm leaving until those crops are taken out, unless everyone else said we're not bothered. Let's go. That's the only thing I'm going to say. And on that note, I am going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you stick with me on this and other journeys. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.